Are you already thinking about what university you're gonna go to when you step in college? Are you having a hard time choosing among all the colleges? Well, 4 years ago, I was in your shoes too. And in today's video, I'll help you choose your college considering 5 factors, as well as my experiences, regrets, thoughts, and how my college choice impacted me throughout the 4 years until today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tori here, and here are the 5 factors to consider when choosing a college. So guys, first on the list we have cost of education. Have to ask yourself, how much can I and my parents afford when choosing a school? Then you'll have to pick whether you'll go to a private university or a state university / public college. Here's an example. In my case, I specifically chose a state university because there was this eligibility wherein you can get free education, as in a whole free tuition fee when you study and pass at a state university. This is the Free Education or Free Tertiary Education Act here in the Philippines. Tuition fee is a really important factor because it will kind of determine if you will be able to sustain your studies or keep on affording it throughout the 4 years. Because honestly, there are some students who tend to drop out throughout college because they can't afford to sustain or maintain the tuition fees. You're gonna have to be quite practical and realistic. So for me, it was a better option to choose a state university or public college since my parents don't really have the full capacity to support my education financially. But of course, if you really want to study at a private university or eyeing on a specific university that has high tuition fees and you can afford it, then go for it. Just think of it as an investment for your education, and you have to choose wisely because you will be staying there for 4 or more years. Moving on, the second factor we have is school location. I have to admit, I didn't really do well on this one because I chose a school that is a 2-hour away drive from my home. That means I commuted every day to school back and forth, which is in Manila. Although it was quite tiring commuting every day for 2 hours, it was still fulfilling because I learned a lot when it comes to travel and transportation, especially in the metro. But for you guys, I suggest you really choose a school that is quite near your home and not so far away because it's really hard and difficult. You might have a hard time commuting. You'll have to adjust. You wake up early every time. And a school that is near your home will be more convenient. Not unless you're someone who is willing to go for a boarding house or a dormitory. The third factor we have is course offerings. So here's the thing. Each college or each university has a few or some courses that they practically excel in or are known for. So here are examples. Correct me if I'm wrong, but UST is known for good medical courses, and Mapua is known for their engineering courses, which they practically excel in. So it's really better to identify what course you want in college and then proceed to choosing a school. It's not really recommendable to choose your dream school and just choose any course at your dream school just because it's your dream school. If you know what I mean, I hope I make sense. Basically, your college should be known for your desired course and has professional accreditation for the course that you want. On number 4, we have school credentials. This could include the school's overall rankings and accreditations. It's just basically how competitive the school is. This depends on your preference, but you should probably choose a school which is good in research, has good facilities, faculty and staff, and so on. So each school just has levels of accreditation which determine their potential and are determined also by professional organizations. Now we're down up to our 5th factor, which is school community. Of course, it's really better to search a bit on the vibe of your potential college or school. You have to visualize and see yourself that you belong in that school community. But it depends because Since online classes are still in, it would be probably hard to get a vibe if you're not going to that school physically, but perhaps we could do alternatives such as watching videos about the school, checking out their social media, and asking friends or acquaintances that you know who study at the school that you want to go to. So, in conclusion, choosing your college will be one of the most important decisions you'll do in your life. So I suggest you choose by following your heart and just considering the 5 factors that we mentioned earlier. Here is a recap of those 5 factors. And I'll share a little bit of my experience when I chose my school, which is PUP, or the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, which is our country's national polytechnic school or college. For me, it was challenging academically as well as in terms of transportation, of course. But I could say it was worth it because I learned, achieved, and grew more as an individual by choosing this school. And now that I'm in my last semester in college, hopefully graduating soon, onto a next journey, but I hope that this video helped you choose or gave you an idea on what the things are needed to be considered when choosing your college. So, comment down below where you study college or where you want to study in college or any university. Also, comment down below if there are other factors that were not mentioned in this video. I guess that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! So it's really better to identify what course you want in college and then proceed to choosing a school. And don't put the school first and it's not really recommendable to choose your dream school and just choose any course at your dream school just because it's your dream school. Drive from my home. That means I commuted back and forth